Hello everybody, thanks for watching my video. This is my video response to Skylar Lamper's 50 sub contest. Thank you for watching and congratulations Skylar, you well deserve it. Hope you have many more subscribers. I love watching your videos and doing some trades with you. Congratulations buddy. The first question you had is what prize comic is in your collection? I took that as if the house was burning down and I only had one comic to pick. I had time to run in and get one comic. It would be this one. I just picked this up on Thursday. This is what kicked off. It made me realize that comics are big business. I never got this comic when I was 13. I remember going in there and they had already priced it to $20 and I'd realized that I could not collect comics anymore, that it was just got out of hand. So this has double meaning for me. It's the first time I realized that just how businesses work. They're in it for mostly the money. And gave me a lesson in economics a little bit, supply and demand. And also, this comic is just a work of art to me. This black and silver Spider-Man McFarlane cover is just a work of art. It was probably one of the first comics I also were like, wow, that's just art. So that is my one comic I could, if I had to choose one comic to keep, it would be this one. Just because of those two reasons. Next, you wanted to know what stealth buy and what comic it was. Well, I actually have two, so I'm kind of cheating. I have New Teen Titans and Batman Adventures 12. As you can see, I paid $3 for this one, and I paid $1 for this one. So yeah, those are my two stealth buys. I couldn't pick between. I guess if you had to pick, this is more pricey, but I actually like this one better because I like Deathstroke better than Harley Quinn. But that's just my preference. So that is my stealth buys and comics. And next you wanted to know favorite cover artist. My favorite cover artist is Mr. Michael Turner. I'm a huge Michael Turner fan. Just looking at his art it's amazing. I love the way he draws Superman, Supergirl, anything he draws really he can draw. So anytime I find a Michael Turner book, I'm buying it. Just wow, that's awesome right there. On Supergirl. So yeah, he's my favorite. I didn't realize he went to University of Tennessee, so I live in Knoxville, so that's even a double whammy for me. He can draw anything. I mean, look at Captain America, Wolverine, just gorgeous. And then he can draw fantasy stuff like this. I mean, he just created these out of his mind. Made up his own comic. He can draw the Flash. He wasn't really trained, I don't believe. I think he was, no formal training. I could be wrong about the formal training, but I know he wasn't very good when he started. So, I mean, look at Captain America and Spider-Man. And then, you need to draw Batman, Superman, and Supergirl all in one cover. I mean, it's detailed. Look at the Batmobile down there. Just awesome. Then you got things like this. Gorgeous Red Hulk. And then one of my top fives. If I couldn't pick the suit, it was coming down between the Spider-Man and this comic to pick one. This is just, oh my gosh. This comic is gorgeous. Oh, I love this comic. So I had a hard time choosing between Supergirl and the Spider-Man for question one, but I chose the Spider-Man because it just taught me so much growing up about, business and economics and what you can afford and what you can't afford. Next was you wanted to know how you store and organize your comics. For the comics I think that are worth monetary or or some value, intrinsic value, I store them in Mylars, like this. And then if I really like them, they get to go on my wall. So, yeah, I put them in Mylars, and then I have a little display up here. Just the things that I think are gorgeous and have some value, whether intrinsic value or monetary value. And then I have two long boxes. One is the series I'm keeping, that I'm reading, so it's got like 5 different comics in it, of a series. And then the other box is just one-offs that I buy and store them in there. So not a lot of detail. I just throw them in there. But if they don't have any sort of value, I just leave them in whatever they came in, bag and boards. But if they have monetary or intrinsic value to me, I put them in Mylars. The next question is, the last question you had, is one comic book character you gravitate towards. That's easy for me as well. It has always been, I don't know why, but would be this guy right here, Mr. Joker. I just find him very fascinating to study, to break down. Any comic that has him on the cover, I'm usually buying. I just love how the different artists adapt and do their own version. I had somebody do this for me, so that was their interpretation of Joker. And here's somebody else's where he's just laughing. And then you got the Andy Kubert, who's just wow, creepy. Which I love them all. This is one of my favorite covers, and that thing is creepy. I think Capullo did that one. Yeah, Capullo. So that's his rendition of the Joker. And then you got the mask. I think that's Capullo as well. No, maybe not. I don't really know who drew that one. Whoever Johnson is. But yeah, well, that's my one character. That's who I gravitate towards. I just find him a fascinating character. He doesn't have superpowers. He's sort of like the Lex Luthor. There's no superpowers there. He's just, an evil genius. That's what I would call him. So that's my answers to your questions, man. Congratulations. Wish you nothing but success in the future. I will talk to you later. Peace out.